Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Emma, you're at Crime Stories Obsessed, and we have some new information. As much as we are pleased now that Kylie Rodney has been found, it's also an upsetting time because she's not being found alive, unfortunately. It's all very sad. I do have some photos for you. Now, it was put out by... Let me just get the photo up. Okay, so the photo was put up by Adventures with Purpose. It was like a photo, and it's so small for me to see on here, but basically said that she had been found in, I think, 14 foot of water. They did put whereabouts it was, but then I think Ellie told them that it was best if they edited out where it was because they didn't want massive groups of people all going down there. So they did edit that out. Now, at the same time this was going on, of course, people were starting to find out, and the friends of Kylie are obviously not going to be the first ones to find out. The parents are going to be the first ones to find out, as far as we're aware of. They should be. Sammy took to Instagram to state, "It has not been confirmed whether or not this information is true. This post has been made before any of the law enforcement or family have been notified." So whether or not she's been in touch with the family and said, look, what's going on? Do you know about this? Because if that's true and they haven't been informed, then that's a bit of concerning. I don't believe for 1 minute that Adventures with Purpose, I've watched them plenty of times, that they would do that and just put it out and be so excited that they'd found her and not tell family first. I've seen them do it before loads of times, and they always tell the family, and law enforcement are usually there on the scene. It says, law enforcement is going out there to confirm the information. Please be patient as we figure this out, whether or not this is true. So this has obviously riled Sammy a little bit, whether this be because she was one of the last ones to know, in regards to, like, she wasn't one of the first, should I say, whether she is concerned for any other reason, I don't know. She seems to think it's a load of rubbish, and nobody knows anything yet, and he's kind of trying to get everybody to hold off. It does say on the Adventures with Purpose, it's so small to read on here, but when I did read it initially, it did say that law enforcement and family were aware, and that was Adventures with Purpose. They'd said that. Yeah, somebody in the chat saying Sammy is full of it. Yeah, I mean, obviously we don't know, but from what we've seen so far, so that was the post that we've seen online. Now, this is what somebody posted of Adventures with Purpose, and if you can see on the left hand side, I don't know if that's her vehicle that's been towed out or whether that's part of their crew and their equipment. I'm not quite sure. So I looked into where this lake is. Now, this is actually Prosser Campground. It's Prosser Lake. So this is actually right near where they were. This is actually right near the campground. So you would have thought that this would have been the first place that law enforcement had looked. Like, if they were going to check anywhere in regards to lakes, and we know they've been on the water because we've seen the boats, that this would be the first place that they would have looked. But anyway, for whatever reason, they didn't find her. And now Adventures with Purpose have come in. They've, of course, got more equipment, a lot better equipment out there, sonar, etc. And they have managed to find her. So I started doing some digging, and I found some 2022 images of exactly where they are right now. Now, you might need to take a screenshot of this because I can't get it any bigger. But if you zoom in on here, it looks like a car with headlights on. Now, it might not be. I don't know. It might just be me going crazy. But this is exactly where they are currently. And that is the other side of where they are. So where they are, that's like the other side. And as you can see there on the map, and that is what looks like a car with headlights on, but I mean, it could be a rock, it could be anything. You can take a screenshot, zoom in, see what you think. But anyway, so Sammy's not overly impressed that is the car just yet, until she's seen other information. Of course, the family will have been contacted. You can never imagine, I guess, what this poor Lindsay Nealman is actually going through right now. I'm guessing she's rushed down there. They probably won't have allowed her to actually go near her right now because of the situation. Now, the car was apparently on its roof. From watching Adventures with Purpose in the past, they usually have to get buoyancy equipment and actually flip the car back onto its wheels before they can pull it out. I know they go into the water initially, you know, like scuba diving it down there to see what they can find. They usually get the plate off the car, bring it up, confirm that it's the car, have a look, see if they can see anybody in it. And they've said that they have managed to find her car. They said it was upside down on its roof in 14 foot of water. It is heartbreaking. It's terrible. It really is. It's awful. The family, I've just no idea what that poor woman is going through. But what I want to talk to you about is, let's get back to this photo. Okay, so I've been going through various pictures of her route back to her parents' house, and we're talking not round the corner, guys. It's about 15 minutes, and mainly it's main road. There's a big main road that goes most of the majority of the way there, and I couldn't see any lakes, really, not on the roadside. Look at where this is. This doesn't look to me like somebody that's just come off the road. Look at where the road is compared to there. You can't even see it. She wouldn't have even been heading in that direction. It's not like she's come off the road and ended up in that water, which is concerning me a little bit, because I'm kind of thinking, well, how did the car get in there in the first place? Now, obviously, as much as we don't want to think about it, the next thing after getting her car is retrieving her, taking her away to be examined, and then maybe law enforcement might get some more answers as to what the situation was. Obviously, if she was intoxicated in some way, then you know, whether that will be a closed and shut case, or whether they will find any injuries or anything and need to do any further investigations, we don't know yet. All we know is her car's been found upside down on its roof in the water, and this is where the vehicles are currently. So again, this is what I found when I looked at that lake. It is a 2022 image. Obviously, it could have been January, February, March. It could have been any time. We don't know when the satellites are, but if you zoom in on that, there is something that looks like a car with headlights on. Might not be. Don't hold me to it. But there has been a lot of question marks just recently in regards to what was actually being sold or given to these kids at that party, whether she chose to drive home that night after taking, or you know, or having a drink, too much to drink. Toxicology reports apparently, according to Robin here, take 12 weeks. Whether they can press that through a bit quicker, who knows. I have been speaking to Kate, the friend of Kylie, and I was going to release those messages tomorrow for you. Nothing massively out of the ordinary. I did ask if Kylie was friends with Sammy. She said she never hung around with her, which was a rather strange thing after Sammy said that they were quite close. Obviously, we know already they weren't following each other on social media. Kate said that they got on okay. So Kylie and Sammy apparently got on okay, but they never hung around together. So why they were together that night, I don't know. Kate also told me that it was Sammy that put the party together and organised it all. And the reason why she felt that Sammy was doing so much in regards to the searches was because she felt partially responsible because of the fact that she'd organised the party. So that's what she told me. She also told me that Kylie was looking forward to going to college and she was looking forward to the future. I'm trying to think of what else she told me. Bits and bobs, not that meant much of that completely matters right now. Obviously, we need to find out more, and hopefully law enforcement will be able to give us those details soon. We are currently streaming this to Facebook and to YouTube, so you can watch it on either of those platforms. That's about as much as the information I've got for you. You know me, I like to keep it short and sweet, give you the facts, give you the information, give you the theories, and then that's it. I don't like to hold you up for hours and hours to give you a few facts. So that's what I've got for you. If I have any more information, I'll be sure to let you know. I am absolutely sure that from what I've witnessed and seen from Adventures with Purpose and watching them over and over again, that they would never ever not tell a family member first. That's the first person. I've even seen them drive to a relative's house to give them that information before they've done anything else in one of the videos. So I don't believe what Sammy said. I think she probably just didn't know at that point, because why would she? She's just a friend that Kylie never even hung around with. You know, she was organising the searches. Brilliant. Thanks for that. But she wasn't Kylie's friend. The people that were going to know were going to be the family and law enforcement before anybody. And then maybe a few YouTubers from the people that might have posted anything on YouTube, any of the people that lived around there. So our prayers go out to her family right now. Our prayers go out to her friends, her loved ones. All of us are sad just to hear this news. It's terrible, and I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep tonight just thinking about it. I was supposed to go to bed like 2 hours ago almost, and I've just been sat up for the last hour just thinking about this since I came off the live with my my friend Robin. Oh, there she is, Robin in the chat. So yes, we did a live earlier on if you want to check that out. I spoke to Robin about her daughter who unfortunately was murdered when she was 5 years of age. If you want to watch that, you can watch that on YouTube or you can watch it on Facebook. Other than that, if I get any more information, I will be sure to let you know. Until then, thank you for listening, guys, and take care as always. Bye.